Good morning, guys. Yes, in yesterday's class, I was talking about how to create IOC container, right? To create Bean Factory IOC container, it's a very simple task. Take a class that implements Bean Factory interface directly or what? Indirectly and create object for it. But this process allows only XML file as Spring Bean configuration file. No support for annotation driven configurations, right guys? Configurations means what? Giving extra inputs and instructions about our Java code to underlying container. In this case, Bean Factory container. It allows only XML driven configuration, not the annotation driven configuration. Okay, that's fine. Right. After that, we noticed industry standard container is, what is that? Application context. We have multiple classes implementing application context interface, which is indirectly sub-interface of Bean Factory interface. Yes or no? Okay, how to create application context container? Take a class that implements what? Application context interface directly or indirect. Total, how many important classes we found, guys? 5. In XML, class path XML application context is the best to create the IOC container. It takes a Spring Bean configuration file, nothing but XML file as the configuration file. In annotation driven, annotation config web application context is the best in web application environment. Annotation config application context is the best in what? Standalone environment. Last two classes take XML file as configuration file or Java class as the configuration class. Java class as the How to make normal Java class as the configuration class? By taking the support of what, guys? Okay, at the rate configuration annotation. This is what we discussed or not? Okay, later we started understanding what is setter injection, right, boss? What is a setter injection? Setter injection is all about making IOC container, you calling setter method of target Spring Bean in order to assign dependent Spring Bean class object to target Spring Beans has a property. That means for any injection in Spring, we have to keep target Spring Bean and dependent Spring Beans in what relationship, guys? Has a relationship. What relationship, guys? This is what we discussed in yesterday's class. Later, we assumed for sample code, there is a target class called wish message generator, dependent class called local time. I don't want to create object for both classes. I want to see both objects should be created by container. First object should be assigned with the second object by container, especially to the has a property. Later, I want to use that injected local time object to get the current hour of the day. By using current hour of the day inside the business method, I want to write business logic to generate the wish message based on the current hour of the day or not, guys. Less than 12, good morning. Greater than 12 and less than 16. What is there? Good afternoon. Greater than 16, good evening. Less than, greater than 20, good night kind of thing. Right, guys? Okay, I think we are in the middle of XML driven code implementation supporting setter injection. Come on. Super. What is this? 618, not 618. What's your batch code, guys? 717, right? Okay. Your batch code is what? 717. Where is this, guys? Spring Core. Where is this? IOC container creation is the code we got. You have not received Google Drive data. Admin will take care of it. Don't worry. Right. Okay. Control E. Still 25,000 is there. Okay. Yes, boss. Let me give today's date. What is the date of today, guys? 27th. Yeah. 27th IOC container creation, setter injection sample code. What code? Setter injection sample code. Okay, total how many classes we have taken, guys? Target class and dependent class, right, boss? Okay, which message generator is target class? What do you say, guys? That's perfect, right, boss? Target Spring Bean. Target Spring Bean class. What is this, guys? User defined class, guys. What class? Definitely user defined. Right now, I'm going for XML driven configurations or annotation driven configuration. No, first XML driven, then annotation driven. Okay, guys. Here we are ready with class. Here we are having has a property. So that in this as a property, container created local time object can be injected. But which injection I want to do? Setter injection or constructor injection? Setter injection, right? Okay. That's why I need to take the setter method or not, guys. Setter method will contain set word and property name, set LT. Sir, how come L capital? We are following method convention. What convention, guys? Method naming convention. In that process, L capital. It's a purely on the property name. Public void set LT. What should be the parameter? Setter method is there to set value to LT property. LT property type is local time LT. This dot LT is equal to LT. This dot LT refers what? This dot LT refers what? I want reply. This dot LT refers what? I want reply, guys. As a this dot LT represent field property, right? Class level property. Okay, this LT represent param. Okay, this is what purpose, guys? Setter method supporting what, guys? Supporting setter injection. Setter method supporting setter injection for IOC contact. Got it? Yeah. See, we do injection dependent spring bean to target spring bean, not for time pass. We have some, we try to do some purpose out of it, right? Come on. So what is the purpose? Generating wish message is my business operation. So can I say this is as the business method, guys? Come on. Where I want to use injected object for generating some output or not, boss? Yes. Okay. Container creates the object, injects. When container creates the local time object, that too by calling now method, by default it holds system time. Okay, from that system time, I'm getting current hour of the day. Okay, based on the current hour of the day, I'm generating the wish message. Generate the wish message. What message, guys? Generate the wish message. Okay, that's great. After that, what next? Else if, what is there? Hour less than, greater than or equal to 12. There is no need of checking less, greater than or equal to 12. Why? Because less than 12 means anyhow that is executing, right? Okay, can I directly check less than 16? Does it work, sir, guys? Definitely works, right? Less than 16 means greater than 12, less than 12 means control goes here. Greater than 12 means automatically control comes here, na boss. There's no need of checking greater than or equal to 12. Use your basic C programming knowledge, boss. What is there? Good afternoon. Plus user. Similarly, else if, what is there? less than 20. What is there, guys? Return. What is there? Good evening plus user. Return good evening plus user. Okay, that's great. Lastly, what is there, guys? Else good night plus user. What is there, guys? Else. Return. What is there? Good night plus user. Are we getting my point there, guys? Come on. Okay. Do I need to develop dependent Spring Bean in this example? No. A Spring Bean can be a predefined class, user-defined class, third-party supplied class. Right, guys? If it is predefined class, user-defined class, or third-party, in XML-driven, every class has to be made as Spring Bean by writing entries in XML file only. Come on. In annotation, we have a different thing, but right now we are learning XML-driven configuration or annotation-driven configuration. Okay, guys. What is the recommended file name for Spring Bean configuration, guys? Application context.xml. Okay. End of the method, end of the class. Okay. No need of developing dependent Spring Bean. After all, we are taking ready-made class as the dependent Spring Bean. Right, guys? Come on, everyone. Yes. Okay. Application context.xml. What is this, guys? Spring Bean configuration file. What file, guys? Spring Bean configuration file, which is called an XML file. Array, in XML is bit strictly typed, boss. Should be there means should be there. And HTML is not strictly typed. HTML is like your mother. Whatever mistakes you do, okay, she will ignore best out of you. She will take only best out of you, ignores the mistakes. But XML, C, C++, Java, all these languages and their compilers are like what? Fathers. You do small mistake, he will highlight for next 1 year. Yes or no? Na? You do big mistake, he will never remember. He never forgets that one for lifetime. Yes or no, Bond? That's why I generally say on which date course has started. Those are newcomers. You can continue in this course, but collect the backup videos from admin and start watching it. And if you watch first and second videos, you will get complete details about the course. Okay, what is the plan? How many days it takes? Every information will be there. Fine. Okay. Application context.xml. Application context.xml. Yeah, listen, guys. Here there is a root tag called beans. What is there? Okay. Under this, to configure each class as Spring Bean, we have bean tag. But comments are same as what? Comments are same as HTML. Okay. What is that? Right. Spring Beans configuration. Spring Beans configuration. Right, boss? Bean ID. What is there? Double MG. Class is equal to com dot nt dot sbeans dot wish message generator. Right, guys? Wish message generator. End of the bean tag. Hey, not compulsory. First you have to configure target bean. Next you have to configure dependent bean. Okay. In XML file, all are Spring Beans, guys. Based on our activity, some beans are decided as what? Target. Some beans are decided as what? Dependent. Under bean tag, you are writing property tag or construct arg tag, then that becomes target bean. If you are not writing any such thing, okay, definitely that bean becomes what? Dependent to some other target bean or an independent bean, not having dependents, not becoming dependent. That possibility is there or not there? So here we never specify you are target, you are dependent. Based on the activities we do, okay, some beans will start acting as what? Target bean. Some beans will act as what? Normal independent bean. Some beans will act as what? Dependent spring bean. Right, guys? Bean tag under. Uh, we have a bean tag under this property tag or constructor arg tag is there. Definitely target spring bean, right? Only bean tag is there, no property tag, no constructor arg tag. Constructor arg for constructor injection. Property tag for what? Setter injection. Come on, guys. Okay, that time what? Either bean is dependent bean or independent bean. Independent bean means what? It is not dependent to anyone, right, guys? And it is not target to anyone. It is just an independent normal bean. Clear, guys? Three possibilities are there for any boy or girl, right? What is the possibility? Okay. What is this? Loving someone or to be loved by someone, right? Or single, not ready to mingle. See, only three status will be there for any youth, right? What is that? Either he is loving someone or he is to be loved. He is loved by someone, right, guys? Or single, not ready to mingle with anyone. But at this current state, third one is the better one. Because once you settle in life, there will be so many people to mingle with you. If you mingle now, career will go this side or this side, not in straight line. Got it? I think I need not to motivate every day about that, right, boss? Yeah, bean ID. Are these IDs internally becomes what, guys? Object name. LD, L time. Are some bean ID, guys. L time class is equal to Java dot time dot. What is there? Local time. But problem is, if I create object, if I ask IOC container to create object by using what? Zero param constructor. What constructor? Object might be creating, but I will not get the system time, boss. So I want to see IOC container calling now method. What method? On the local time class object, whatever object that comes, that becomes spring bean, but that object also holds system time, na? So how to tell to IOC container, don't use new operator, use what? Some static factory method to create the object, to make that object as a spring bean. So we have to give that extra instruction or not, guys? No instruction, it looks to create object using new operator, right? Or zero param constructor. If you give some instruction, come on, guys, it will start using that instruction towards creating object or not, guys? See, all about giving instruction to container. You don't give any special instruction. It uses zero param constructor, mostly new operator internally to create the object, right, boss? If you give some instruction, it will start using that instruction based object creation process. Super, guys. Tell me, there is an attribute called factory method. What method, guys? There is an attribute called factory method is equal to, what is there now? No need of writing brackets. No need of writing brackets. Just mention the method name. No parameter, no need of writing brackets. Okay, guys. Slash. That means that itself acting as a closing tag. No need of writing separate slash bean if you put the slash at the end of the opening tag. So that means no subtags are there. Okay. There itself it is ended. See, since I am designing application, I know this is target, this is dependent. But how IOC container knows this is target, this is dependent? Somewhere we have to give instruction, na boss? Okay, on which dependency configured target, on which dependency not configured, either dependent to someone or independent to all, right, boss? Yes or no, boss? Okay, all right, guys. So, here I am taking, what is the injection I want to have on target spring bean? Setter injection. For setter injection, what is the tag we should use? Property tag. For constructor injection, what is the tag we should use? Constructor hyphen arg tag. Right, boss? Okay, that's great. Property. On which property you want to do this injection? Has a property. Of which class? Wish message generator. Already we are in what? Wish message generator Spring Bean class configuration or not, guys? Super, guys. Property. Name is equal to LT. Just property name, ra babu. Anyhow, this property name is reflecting in the setter method, na boss. This property name is reflecting in the setter method. Come on. So the property name for which setter method is available, that property name, LT. Tell me, guys, what you want to inject? LT is a simple property or reference type property? Has a properties are always reference type property, right, boss? Okay, it is expecting simple value or object. Which object? Normal object or Spring Bean object? Okay, Spring Bean objects are nothing but IDs, na Bean IDs, na boss. Yes. Whenever container creates the object for Spring Bean class, IDs will be taken as object names or not, guys? Come on. So which is Spring Bean class object I want to inject? Local time. Yes, na? But it is now normal class or Spring Bean. Spring Bean object name is what? Bean ID. Yes or no, na? What is that Bean ID? What is that Bean ID? L time. That's it. This is dependent Bean ID or not, guys? Simple thing. A container call setter method of LT property, that is nothing but set LT, having L time object as the argument. Once that method is called, that we are assigning this LT with what? LT of as a property or not. So indirectly what happened, boys? Indirectly what happened, my dear? Tell me, my dear. Okay. The dependent class object is injected to target Spring Bean class as a property or not, guys? Since it is done through setter injection, setter method, can I call it as setter injection, my dear? Can I make this process as setter injection, my dear? I want reply, guys. I want reply, guys. Okay. Is that clear, my dear? Are you getting my point, my dear? Come on. Yes, boss. Tell me here, what is there, guys? Okay, guys. Tell me here. Target Spring Bean configuration. Target Spring Bean configuration. CFZ means configuration. Having setter injection configure. Yes, see guys, since we spend a lot of time on concept preparation, when you look the code, it's looking great, easy, understandable. Yeah, XML tags are a bit new, but anyhow, this is not our life. Annotations are our life, right? After seeing one, two times, you will feel comfortable here also. Sir, why are you giving this XML when it is outdated? Why are you wasting our time? Actually, for previous batches, I have not given any XML information, guys. But in one, two exams, one, two company interviews, okay, the old people who are still sitting the papers, they are giving one, two questions on what? XML. So that's why I'm just giving basic knowledge of XML so that you will not be in the psychological feeling, Arey, what I studied in classroom not reflecting in what? Exam paper. Not reflecting in what? Interview room. Because it's not actual requirement, but these old fellows who have not upgraded it, so they will waste our time and their time also unnecessarily. Survival of the job, purely annotation. But these veteran developers who just completed 50 years, 60 years, still not upgraded, the old basic knowledge they maintained, the people who have become what? Team leader, project leader, not doing so much coding every day, who just doing administrative works, right? Out of touch with the subject, but they never agree they don't know anything. Okay, they're still in the feeling I know everything kind of thing. So you cannot say that is outdated. Why are you asking? He will say, don't I know which is outdated, which is not outdated. So why to fight with them? Let's spend few hours on XML. Okay, you will get basic idea. That knowledge we can use in the interview room. Clear, boss? Come on. Interviewer is Ek Din Ka Sultan. You cannot hurt his ego, right, boss? So that's why better to adjust ourselves by spending some extra hours on what? XML also. Yeah, what is this? Dependent. Okay. Spring Bean configuration. Dependent Spring Bean configuration. Okay, that's fine. So here, what is the purpose of each tag, guys? Bean tag for, what is there? Spring Bean configuration. Property tag for setter injection configuration on the given property. What property? On the given. That's why you are mentioning property name. Constructor hyphen arg tag. What, guys? Constructor hyphen arg tag for constructor injection configuration. For constructor injection configuration. Bean tag having property or constructor hyphen what, guys? Arg tags. Arg tag as the sub tag. What, guys? As the sub tag. Becomes what, guys? Target Spring Bean. And what is there? Bean tag without any sub tag. What, guys? Any sub tag becomes either dependent Spring Bean, or independent Spring Bean. Either dependent Spring Bean or what, guys? Independent Spring Bean. Everyone clear on this point, guys? Come on. Okay, fine. We are ready with what? Target Spring Bean, dependent Spring Bean, which is predefined one. While creating object for dependent Spring Bean, I asked container to take factory method support, right, guys? Super, guys. But all these things should be given to IOC container, then only. Come on, guys. IOC container start doing all this stuff now, boss. Come on, guys. So that's why we have to develop main class having main method, so that every standalone application begins with main method of main class. Come on. Inside that, if I can create IOC container, if I can give XML file, come on, my dear. If I can create IOC container, if I can give what? XML file. What happens, boss? So it will take those instruction according to XML file instruction, make some classes as Spring Bean. In that, wish message generator as target, local time as dependent, loads both the classes, create both object, assigns what? Dependent object to target object, and keeps them ready inside the container for programmer utilization or not. Okay, that's why we have to first create IOC container by giving XML file as input file. The question is where to create IOC container. Anyhow, we need class with main method to begin the execution. And everything happens only with the container creation. Come on, guys. In Spring, everything happens only with container creation. Also, we need class with main method. So it's better to create inside the main method, nah? Because the first instruction executes from main only. As a first instruction, if we create IOC container, so container is ready. There onwards, internally container will take care of all aspects or not, guys. Lastly, we can ask container, hey container, I know you created so many objects with you. Okay, give me one object. We take that object and we call the business method on it. At the end, we display the result of the business method call. And that's the end of the application. Only the thing is, in core Java, You only loaded both classes. You only created object for both classes. You only assigned one object with another object. You only managing both objects. You only keeping both objects ready for garbage collection. Same works are done here by whom? IOC container. But IOC container is not a magical thing that comes automatically in standalone application. Somewhere we have to create it. What is the right place to create, guys? Main method. Why main method? In standalone application, everything begins with what? Main method. And nothing happens without IOC container in Spring application. So that's why, as a first statement of main method, better to create IOC container or not? No mug up. Everything should have a reason for it. Anyhow, we are ready to take class with main method. Fine. Okay, you want to see container doing everything. So it's better to create container inside the main method as a first statement or not, guys? Convinced, my dear. Come on. Okay. I am taking dependency injection test. What test, guys? Which is a main. See, except writing code in IDE, everything we are finishing, right? Sir, we can directly write in IDE only. Na? No, we don't get pro choice to understand with the diagrams, with the statements, right? Okay. So programmer needs to manage container life. Yeah, definitely. Na? When container is managing everything, container has to be kept ready by whom? Programmer. Yes or no? Na? If you feel God is taking care of everything, but you have to take care of God by constructing temple or not? Yes or no? Na? Definitely. Okay, fine. That is quite controversy statement. Fine. So people agrees, God will take care of himself, right? But I say, when he can take care of himself, why temples, why pujaris then? Right, boss? It's a quite controversy statement. Let's not get into that. Okay. Yeah. What is the one we have to take, guys? Dependency injection test. Dependency, what, guys? Injection test dot Java. Okay. Dependency injection test. Can I call it as main class, client application, something, guys, client, main class. Okay, that's it. Okay, let it be, guys. Yeah, it will be there in its own package, guys. Hey, not compulsory you have to take different package. You can keep everything in the same package also. For our understanding, we are taking different. com.nt.main. You can take any package name. That's not my issue. Some import statement, guys. What is that? Package imports. Definitely some package imports, guys. Come on, everyone. Okay, that's great. Public class. What is there? Dependency injection test. Public class dependency injection test. Public static void main. What is there? String args. That's great. String args. Okay, that's great. Okay, this is quite regular one, guys. First, what should I say? Create IOC container. What container, guys? I am asking you people to create IOC container. Let's see how to create this IOC container, my dear. Let's use the best class through XML. What is there? Class path, XML, application context CTX is equal to new class path, Container creates everything else, but container creation is my responsibility, right? That's why we have to use new operator to create a container. What is the scope of this container, guys? Main method. Don't forget container is also an object and it's what? Main method local variable. That container is not visible outside the main method. Clear, guys? So anyhow, application execution begins with main method, ends with main method. That lifetime is enough for container, boss, right? Okay. New class path, XML application context. What context, guys? Application context. Some location. Okay. What is there? Application context dot XML. What dot XML, guys? Application container is ready, boss. Listen, boss. By default, IOC container is super active container. It has got one feature called pre-instantiation. What is that? The moment container is created, whether you use Spring Beans, you don't use Spring Bean, it loads the Spring Bean classes, creates the objects. Come on. Completes the injection on those objects. It won't do when you ask for it. It will do the moment container is ready. This is called pre or eager or early instantiation. Instantiation is nothing but object creation. Eager means it won't do when you demand it. It will do the moment container is ready. Is it not interesting, Rababu? What's the advantage of it? Before we ask object, if object is ready, so it won't take much time to supply object whenever we want or not. Come on, Moss. See, today they arranged laptop before I arrived, right? I came and I started utilizing the laptop. No wastage of time, right? Every day 5 minutes I have to wait outside. Then they will connect. They will test all this stuff. Then I'll come inside. So that means what? Things are ready when I want. That is lazy instantiation. Late instantiation, right, boss? But today what happened? I just reversed the process, right? Okay, someone came to my car. They taken the laptop. Okay, they came by steps using staircases very fastly and kept the laptop ready before I come. So what happened, guys? Because of that. The moment I am there in this floor, laptop is ready. I can start utilizing it or not, guys. So today they kept what? The laptop in early instantiation mode or lazy instantiation? Early instantiation mode, right, guys? Simple one. Advance ticket booking for your favorite hero movie. Early booking. Pre-booking, right? After 20 days, you will be there in Hyderabad or not, whether you will watch or not, whether you will alive or not, irrespective of that, you booked your ticket or not, guys. That is called what, guys? Early booking or advance ticket booking, right, boss? Yeah, IOC container application context will do that. Will do that, right, guys? No, today evening you decided to watch movie, just go to theater. Before entering into theater, you purchase a ticket. What is that, guys? Current booking. Current booking is nothing but what, guys? Lazy instantiate. You are delaying the process as much as you can until need is there. But application context container, IOC container is performing pre-instantiation or lazy instantiation. Pre-instantiation or early instantiation. Both are one and the same, right? Dirty fellows. Pre-instantiation, early instantiation. Both are one and the same or not? Okay. We created IOC container. Okay. Container internally loads both the classes, create both object, assign one object with other object. Also maintain both objects with himself or not? Then how to ask container? Hey, container, you have two objects, na? Give me main object. In which business method is there so that I can call it on the object, right? Okay, now in the first line itself, Objects are ready, injection is done. So I have to ask container, give me one object. You have a lot of objects, right? Which object I want? Target Spring Bean object, because their only business method is there. Every object in Spring container is identified with what? Bean ID. Yes, na boss? By submitting Bean ID, can I ask container to give Spring Bean class object? Yes, boss. Get target Spring Bean object reference. What, guys? Target Spring Bean class object reference from the IOC container. From the IOC container. Tell me here, what is the story, guys? Get target Spring Bean class object reference from the IOC container. Okay, that's great. Listen, boss. Get bean is predefined method. What method? It can be called on the container passing bean ID. It's a predefined method. Its return type is generic return type. Why? I can pass X class bean ID, Y bean ID, Z bean ID. How it can take certain return type? It cannot have certain return type. So that's why it has got generic return type, that is object class object, right, guys? So that's why object obj is equal to ctx dot get bean. What is the target bean ID I have taken? WMG. Come on, my dear. Target bean ID is WMG or not? Actually, I am getting wish message generator object reference. But am I referring with real class reference variable or object class reference variable? How can you refer with object class reference variables? Are simple. That is the topmost class in the inheritance hierarchy of any Java class. Its a reference variable can refer any object of Java or not, guys. Any object of Java class belonging to any category can be referred by object class reference variable or not, guys. Come on, my dear. Super, guys. Object obj is equal to ctx dot get bean of WMG. CEO of company can talk to any employee anytime, any place, because he is the head of the operations, right, boss? He is the head of the operation. He got access to anyone to any time. Okay, but one problem is there. Right now, OBs is the reference variable, but is internally pointing to what? Wish message generator class object. Can I call direct methods of wish message generator by using OBJ now? Yes, you know this much core Java, boss. Can I call OBJ dot generate wish message method on OBJ? It is possible or not possible? Why it is not possible? Tell me. When superclass reference variable is referring one of its subclass object, come on, one of its subclass object, using that reference variable, we can invoke only the common methods that are there in superclass and subclass. That means overridden method of subclass you can call, not the direct method. Not the direct method. If you try to invoke the direct methods, come on, you will get the error. Yes or no, boss? But I want to do it. What should I do? I have to go for typecasting or not, guys? I must go for typecasting or not, guys? Okay, fine. Invoke the business method. String MSG is equal to. Okay, not the MSG. Result is equal to OBZ dot. What dot, guys? OBZ. What is the business method, guys? Generate. Generate message a generator. I forgot the method name. What about you? Generate wish message. Complete name is there, right? Generate wish message of Raja. If you don't like Raja, you take some other name. I don't mind. Okay. Some argument. Okay. Representing the person. But this is a valid statement or invalid statement? Okay. Error. Why error, guys? Superclass reference variable cannot invoke. What, guys? Cannot invoke the direct methods of subclass. The direct methods of subclass. Everyone getting my point there, guys? Come on. Here is what, guys? Typecasting. What is typecasting, guys? Wish message generator. Generator is equal to what, guys? Wish message generator. Generator is equal to wish message generator of what is there? OBJ. What is there, guys? OBJ. Typecasting we have done, boss. Okay. This is wrong statement. So after typecasting, can I repeat the same line? String result is equal to generator dot generate wish message. What, guys? Generate wish message. What is there, guys? Raj. Okay. You will get success or not, boss? Hmm. You will get success or not, guys? Come on. Yes, boss. Hmm. So once we got the result, minimum thing is displaying the result now, boss. System dot out dot println result is plus result. Result is plus result. Okay, guys, come on, everyone. End of the main method. What is next one? End of the class. End of the main method, end of the class. Comfortable, my dear? Okay. Array, once container work is over, anyhow, its scope is main method. At the end of the main method, it will be vanished, boss. Come on. But how smoothly we open, better to close that much smoothly, na, boss. How smoothly we open, better to close that much smoothly, na, boss. Right, guys? So what I am going to do, close IOC container. So better to go for CTX dot close. There's a difference between closing the open tab, okay, and cutting the pipeline. Yes or no, na boss? Both stops water flow, but which is better one, guys? Closing the open tab because it's a smooth process. Tomorrow, whenever I want, I can reopen it, right, guys? If you cut the water pipe, what happens, boss? It's a big damage kind of thing. So at the end of the main method, object will be destroyed. Which object? Container object will be destroyed. I know that. Okay. But if I terminate smoothly, it looks nice now, boss. Come on. Well, in IO stream, what we learned? You how smoothly are opening the stream, same smoothly you close the stream. Don't think that it will be closed automatically, kind of thing. For that one, what we got, guys? Close method is there. What method is there? I hope you got it, guys. Okay, now tell me. When we try to run the application, what actually happens? Sorry, you develop an ID. I know when to develop. Wait, Babu, wait. Okay. First, we run the application, boss. Come on. A, run the application. Super. Okay, let me put not A, guys. A, B, C, D is confusing. Run the application. When we run the application, control comes to main method. Hey, come on. Control goes to main method. Yeah. Number 3, IOC container creation. What guys? IOC container creation. IOC container creation. Number 4, loads the XML file. Okay. Loads the Spring Bean configuration file. What file guys? Spring Bean configuration file. Yes guys. Loads the Spring Bean configuration file. Checks. Okay. Whether it is well formed or not, valid or not. Well formed means syntax is correct or not. Okay. Next, valid or not means proper tags are used or not. What guys? Because all tags are not allowed, guys. You cannot use your own tags, right, guys? Well formed or not. What do you mean by well formed? Just syntax rules, guys. Well formed or not. What is rules? Syntax rules. And valid or not. What is that? Valid tags are used or. Valid tags are used or not. Used or not. Are you getting my point, guys? Okay. Open tag is having closing tag or not. Attributes are having double quotes or not. That is called well-formedness. Well-formedness. Getting my point? Validness. Array, IOC container is ready to recognize certain tags. Are you using only those tags or any extra tags? Only those tags, valid XML. Extra tags, not valid. In the meaning only, in the wording only, meaning is there. I hope you are realizing it. Syntax rules means, okay, well-formedness. Okay, correct tags, correct attribute, what is supported by IOC container, only those tags are used. That is called what? Validness. Okay, that's great, guys. Number 5. Okay, number 5. Okay, right, guys. Number 5. IOC container reads the XML file content. Okay, XML file content. Process it. Okay, what is that? Process it and maintains. Okay, maintains as the in-memory metadata. What data, guys? Yeah, in-memory metadata in the IO in the in-memory metadata. That's great. What is this, guys? Array container is created and running. So where it is running? JVM memory. Inside the JVM memory, XML content is maintained or not? Given content, extra content, whatever it knows about that XML file, it is maintaining inside the IOC container. Sir, why it will maintain, sir? Why it will maintain? I asked to use XML content 20 times. Loading 20 times XML file, checking 20 times valid or not, well formed or not, and reading portion of the content 20 times is meaningless, na boss. That's why at the beginning itself, it is loading one time, checking one time, well formed or not, valid or not, and preparing its content in IOC container itself. Come on. So that whenever IOC container needs XML content, it can go to that in-memory metadata and collect it now, boss. Rather loading 20 times, using 20 times, load one time, keep it ready for one time, use it for what? Multiple. Yes, na boss. It's something like this, guys. Something like this. Every day early morning, you have a good or bad habit of what? Visiting your favorite god or favorite person photograph. But you kept somewhere deep folders. Yes, every day you are getting up, touching the mobile, opening that folder, and getting the photo and seeing the photo. And you are starting your day because you have that belief. Every day instead of doing that work, if you can make it as wallpaper or what, lock screen image, morning you get up, touch it, you will see your God or not. You will see your favorite person or not, guys. So one time you are making image as lock screen and you are using every day, almost every time, guys. Come on. The same formula here also applied or not, guys. The same formula here also applied or not, guys. Daily you eat roti, daily you eat rice. Okay, every day you go and purchase rice and roti, yeah, boss. Rice and wheat powder, wheat flour. No. One time you will bring 10, 15 cases, keep in the storeroom. According to the need, you will start utilizing it or not, boss. According to the situation, you will start utilizing it or not, guys. Come on, everyone. The same story here also. Loads the XML file, checks well formed or not, checks valid or not. Come on, guys. If it is valid or well formed, okay, no errors. If it is not valid, if it is not well formed, errors will be thrown, guys. Come on, guys. Errors will be thrown. Application stops. Errors means exceptions will come. If it is valid and well formed, then it will go to next level. What is the next level? IOC container leads XML file, process it, and maintains that one as what? In-memory metadata. Clear, boss. Come on. Okay, that's great. Number 6, guys. What is that? Number 6. IOC container checks in-memory metadata of Spring Bean configuration file. What, guys? Now onwards it won't use XML file. XML file means indirectly it is using what? In-memory metadata. That is also XML content, but that is at what level? Container level. Right, boss? In-memory metadata of Spring Bean configuration file to check, are there any Spring Beans with singleton scope? What scope, guys? Metadata. With what, guys? Singleton scope. Array, if no scope is given, default scope is what? Single. If no scope is given, the default scope is what, guys? Default scope is singleton. Are you getting my point, my dear? Come on. So right now, did I give any scope, guys? No. Did I give any scope to Spring Beans, guys? No. Since I have not given any scope to Spring Bean, so what happens, my dear? It happily finds both the Spring Beans as what? Singleton scope. Why, sir? Only on singleton scope Spring Beans. Other scopes are there. I'll introduce at right time. Don't worry. Singleton is one scope. That's it. Lot of scopes are there. Totally 6 scopes are there. I will introduce them later. Right now, no scope means default scope is what? Singleton scope. Okay, that's great. Number 7. IOC container performs. IOC container performs pre-instantiation of what, guys? Pre or eager or, come on. Soumya N. Soumya N. Are you not feeling shame to ask that question? Class is happening for 1.5 hours in a day. Remaining all days you are free. Entire day you are free. And you are asking holiday for what? Revision. On Christmas Day, is it not holiday? Sunday is not holiday. Madam, you are working. But there are so many job seekers who are looking to get into industry as early as possible. You are in a group of students, madam. Please remember that. When you take one-to-one classes, you have a right to ask. Okay. But you are taking along with what? 500 students. So you should also respect others' time frames, my time frames. Guys, if you are not ready to do hard work, forget about my batch. You have to do hard work. Yeah, you are working. Can't you spend another 1.5 hours for reading? Can't you spend another 1 hour for what? Doing practicals? You have to. Then why are you doing course? Don't do. Don't do courses for certificates. I'm seriously telling. It's useless for you and useless for me. If I get 100 students in a batch, I'm happy. In that one, 95 people are practicing. I'm happy to place them in the industry. What's the use of 500 students in that one, 400 not practicing, not reading the notes, not even revising what's happening in the classroom? It's a waste of time for you and other things, right? Please, it's not scolding, madam. It's my inner voice. Fine. IOC container performs. So don't allocate time only to listen the class. Allocate time to revise the subject, to even do practicals. Getting my point? 1.5 hours you are listening class means at least 1 hour you have to spend for what? Reading and practicing. You don't have that 2.5 hours in a day. Okay, wait until you get that time. Fine. IOC container performs pre or eager or early instantiation of singleton scope spring beans. Singleton scope spring beans. Are you getting my point there, guys? Yeah, singleton scope spring beans. Here both beans. Here both. What is there? Wish message generator, comma, local time. Here both wish message generator and local time. Convinced with me, guys? Come on, everyone. Convinced with me or not? I want reply, guys. Come on, everyone. Super. Okay. Now let's see, guys. Let's see. Let us assume this is my IOC container. Yes, boss? Okay. This IOC container is running on the top of JRE JVM. Say something, my dear. Running on the top of JRE JVM. JRE JVM. JRE. This is called IOC container. Right, guys. Okay. Now. Okay, in which order tags are there? In the same order, it will read, guys. First, beans is the root tag, ignores. Then bean ID WMG, class is equal to wish message generator. Yes, na boss? Okay. What is the injection that is enabled? Setter. For setter injection. Right, guys? Yeah, setter method will be called on the top of object or setter method will be called on the top of the object after creating object, right, guys? So is there any problem to create the object, guys? Is there any problem to create the wish message generator object? No problem. So happily it will create what? Happily it will create what? Wish message generator object. Yes, guys? Okay, guys. Next one. What is notice? Property tag. What is the reference, guys? L time. This is property name. This is bean ID, right, guys? This is a property name. This is dependent bean ID, right, boss? Dependent bean ID. Are you getting my point there, guys? Super. Array, spring beans are identified with their bean IDs or not? WMG. Here is what? L time. Okay, that's great. Okay, here is my WMG. What is this, guys? WMG. Inside this, there is has a property called what property, guys? What is the property we got? LT is the property. What is the property, guys? LT is the property. Are you getting my point there, guys? LT I am keeping like this. Oh, it's not disturbing, boss. Let it be. Okay. See, next, what is their property tag is there? LT ref is L time. It checks, is there any spring bean whose bean ID is L time? There are not there. There. So first it will try to create object for what, guys? Local time object by calling now method or not, guys? By calling now method, it will create local time object or not? That is identified with L time. That is definitely identified with what? L time. What do you say, guys? Come on, everyone. Super. It will hold sys date and time. Sys time. It definitely holds system time or not, guys? It definitely holds the system time or not, guys? Come on, everyone. Okay. Pre-instantiation is done because it is happening along with the container creation, boss. Don't forget. All these things are happening along with the container creation. Don't you think it's a pre-instantiation, guys? Come on here. Super, guys. Now tell me here. Note. Wish message generator class object. Class object is created using zero param constructor. Right, guys? Whereas local time dot what method now is called to create what, guys? Okay, local time class object. Local time class object. Okay, definitely to create local time class object. Convinced, boss? Yes, boss. Okay, now once both objects are ready, my dear, once both objects are ready, what happens, my dear? It will try to complete injection activity or not, boss? Okay, that is number seven is this now. Okay, number 8, boss. What is number 8? Number 8, by seeing property tag under first bean tag. Okay, IOC container take wish message generator as what? Target spring bean. Okay, and based on property tag information, it takes L time bean ID based local time spring bean as what? Dependent bean, and assigns or injects local time object to LT has a property of wish message generator class object or not, guys? Are you getting my point there, guys? Okay. By seeing property tag, what, guys? Property tag. For us, it's 2 minutes work, but internally it has to do a lot of pain and hard work, guys. I'm trying to explain that. Come on. After knowing all this thing, if you write the code, you will feel any difficulty, guys? Can I do all this thing when I type the code in IDE? Can I give this flow of execution like this, guys? So that's why for everything there is a reason. Okay. By seeing property tag under first bean tag, the what is there? Wish message generator will be taken as what, guys? Target spring bean. Target spring bean. Okay, target spring bean. Okay, and the ref L time of property tag makes what is there? L time bean ID. What is that? L time bean ID. L time bean ID. Local time class. Local time class or local time as dependent. What guys? Dependent. Dependent spring bean. What bean guys? Dependent spring bean. In that process, what process guys? Okay. Dependent spring bean and what is that? IOC container injects what guys? Injects or assigns local time object to wish message generator object. What object guys? Generator object. Oh, my entire hard work will go off if I miss the lines. Okay. Yes, guys. I hope you are understanding. Yes, my dear. Here, injection takes place or not, guys? Injection takes place or not? Come on, my dear. Injection takes place or not? Okay, here what happened, guys? Setter injection. What injection? Setter injection. Definitely setter injection is taking place here or not, boss? Okay, Majay, by calling setter method. By calling what method, guys? Setter. Set LT method. Set LT method. In the bracket, can I say WMG dot set LT of L time? I hope you convinced. WMG is a target class bean ID, indirectly object. Set LT is the setter method. L time, because of that, L time object is injected with what? WMG object. Here WMG is a target. L time is the dependent. Come on, guys. This is a dependent. This is a target. I hope you are getting my point there, guys. Come on. This is a target. This is a dependent. Convinced with me, boss. Come on, everyone. Got the point or not, guys? Super, guys. Okay. That's really, really great, guys. Okay, now tell me. What IOC container will do, for future reference. What, guys? For future reference, those objects will be kept in the internal cache of the IOC container. Array, it is creating early process. If it is not hold them, it is not maintaining them. What's the use of creating early? After taking ticket for advanced ticket booking, you have to keep in the pocket or you have to keep in the purse or you have to keep somewhere, so that you can use on the day of what? On the day of movie launching, right, guys? When you purchase 10 kgs of rice, you have to keep them in storeroom so that every day you can start utilizing it, right, boss? Okay, when you receive 1 lakh amount, you will keep in the bank account so that you can utilize whenever you want, right, guys? Similarly, really container don't know whether programmer uses those objects or not. But as part of its policy, it loaded both classes, created both objects. Come on. Assigned dependent object with what? Target object. Come on, guys. Assign dependent object with what? Target object. But if you don't maintain it for a long time, at least until container is alive, what's the use of that process? There's no use of that process. That's why what's going to happen, no user. What the hell, man? Okay, this is number 9. What is number 9 says, IOC container maintains, okay, Spring Bean object references in the internal cache of IOC container for future utilization, for future reusability, for coming steps reusability. Come on, guys. Having bean IDs as the keys and bean object references as the values. Bean IDs as the keys, bean object references as the value. Object creates only one time. Only references will be kept in what? Internal cache. Convinced, boss? No, for everything there will be link, boss. It's not like that. Sari is telling I am typing the code. You have to understand how things are utilized internally. Okay, guys. Tell me, boss, what is there? IOC container maintains the Spring Bean object. What, guys? References in the, what is there, internal cache of the IOC container. What container? IOC container having bean IDs as the keys and what is there, Spring Bean class objects as the what do you want, Spring Bean class objects refs as the values for future reusability. For future reusability. Future means they think that today, tomorrow. No. Within the application, Rababu. Within the application. For future reusability within the application. For future reusability within the application. Okay, guys. Are you understanding my statement, boss? Yeah, this is my internal cache of IOC container. What is that, guys? It's a part of IOC container, guys. Internal cache of IOC. Cache means buffer, small memory kind of thing. What, guys? It is internal to IOC container. That's why it is called what? Internal cache of IOC container. Okay. Part of IOC container ecosystem. IOC container comes with so many facilities, guys, and this facility is also there. IOC container ecosystem. What system, guys? Ecosystem. Convinced or not, my dear? Yes, boss. Yes. First one, right. Second one, right. Okay. Here are what? Keys. Here are what? Keys. Tell me here what is there? WMG. What is there? Wish message generator object reference. First one, right, guys? Second one is what? L time, not LT. LT is a property name. L time, what is there? Local time object reference. Okay, guys. Local time object reference. As of now, only these two are, but internally one, two objects will be created. Right now, I don't want to highlight them. Keys, nothing but bean IDs. Keys, nothing but bean IDs. Next, values, nothing but object refs. Nothing but object ref. I think you are understood what is the purpose of 9, guys. Or if it is not maintaining internal cache, how it can reutilize it? Yes, boss. Okay, that's great. After doing all these things, this container creation process is completed. This is number 10. Okay. Okay. Container is ready. What is that? IOC container is ready. IOC container is ready. IOC container is ready or not, boss? Okay, that's great. Okay, boss. Next, Mr. Hello, sir. Mr. Hello, sir. First, listen the class, ra. Okay. If I say hello, I should say reply hello. Muddy fellow. Be professional, boss. Okay. CTX dot get bin WMG is called or not, guys? Say something. Come on. Super. CTX dot get bin WMG is called or not, guys? Okay, when it is called, what IOC contain? It is called on container. Are within the container, internal cache is there, right, boss? It will check, come on. It will check whether having bin ID WMG, is there any object in the internal cache or not? Already there or not there? First it will search in internal cache of IOC container. Are you getting my point there, guys? Come on. What is there? 12 question mark. What is there? 12 question mark. What is there, guys? 12 question mark. Are you getting my point there, guys? Come on, everyone. It's available or not? Question mark means searching kind of thing. Available. It will come to this, boss. 13. Once it is available, it will come to this or not, guys. 13. After that, typecasting will happen 14. Right, boss? Come on. Yes. 15. You are invoking the business method or not, guys? That is 15, guys. We are invoking the business method 15. Come on. Okay. Because of that business method executes or not, guys? 16, guys. At step number 9 itself, the setter method executes or not, guys? Executes for step number 9. For ninth step, the setter method executes and injection takes place or not, boss? Come on. Ninth step is injection step. I don't know whether you remembered or not. I still remember number. Because, yes, eighth only, not ninth. Ninth step is what then? IOC container creation, it seems. Okay. Yeah, I'm ready to lose Babu. I don't have any problem. Okay, it's not going. Yeah, for eighth step, injection takes place. That time setter method executes or not, boss? Okay, I'm just giving the feeling that method also executed, but we have not noticed with the numbering, right? Because we given tag based on tag, this method executed. Number 16, guys. Okay, that's nice. Here entire business logic executes. Somewhere here, I'm using the dependent. Did you notice that? Somewhere here, I'm using the dependent. Did you notice that, my dear? Come on. Somewhere here, I'm using the dependent. Did you notice that, my dear? I want reply, guys. Come on, everyone. Right, guys. Super. Okay. Lastly, what is that, guys? I think we are in morning hours only, na? So can I say good morning, user, guys? This will be returned or not, guys? Come on. 17. What is there? 7. This message comes to client application who call the business method. What is that, guys? Okay. 18, my dear. Right? 19, we are displaying the result or not? Yes, my dear. Okay. Yes. We are closing the container at line number 20. Okay. In the process of closing IOC container, closing IOC container, the Spring Bean objects, the Spring Bean objects will be garbage collected. will be garbage collected. Right, boss? Will be garbage collected. Okay. At the end of the main. Okay, what is there? At the end of the main. Okay. At the end of the main. 21. IOC container object will be vanished. But guys, will be vanished because that's a local object, right, guys? And application terminates. Application execution terminates. Fine. Inch by inch flow has come or not, guys? At least no understood why I'm not directly going to IDE, because I want to involve you people in the coding. I want to see you people understanding every line and its importance, right? Total how many numbers, guys? 21. Right. Same numbers will come almost in annotation with a few changes, right? Okay. Shall we revise these numbers one more time on public demand? Soumya madam, for you only I am doing it. Okay. Number one, run the application. Anyhow, madam is not revising. Let me revise here. Okay. Number one, what is there? If you don't close container, would it that creates issue? No issue. Because scope of the object is main method. At the end of the main, everything will be vanished. But I already said a dirty fellow. Normal termination, abnormal termination. If you want normal termination, go for what? Close method. If you don't want, close. That's it. Same IO streams theory, boss. If you don't close also at the end of the scope, they will be vanished. But if you close, it would be good, right, guys? It's like okay, it's not like that, I will tell. You have a two shutdowns. Cold shutdown, hot shutdown, right? Cold shutdown. Choose, go to menu, that start button, shut down. It will close all the processors. It will shut down OS. Then it will switch off the power, remove the power supply, right? Hot shutdown, guys. Maybe not possible for a laptop because battery is there. But for a desktop, it's possible, right? The way your mother and father do. That is called what? Hot shutdown. So they don't mind what's happening. If you are away by switching off computer, they assume that you are wasting the power. By that time you come back, they switch off the main power. That is called hard shutdown or not. Both are same. Huh? If you feel both are same, don't close the container. Simple. I don't want to waste my time on this topic. Fine. Okay, run the application. Okay, as a standalone application, main method. Number three, IOC container creation. An empty IOC container is created. Number four, loads the XML file, checks the well-formedness, validness. Well-formed means XML syntax rules. What rules, guys? XML syntax rules. Not other rules, guys. Only XML syntax rules will be verified. What rules will be verified, guys? XML. That is number four. What is number five, guys? IOC container reads the XML file content, process it, and maintains it as what? In-memory metadata. Where in the container itself, it will maintain as what? In-memory metadata for faster access. For faster access of the content. For faster access of the content. Are you getting my point there, guys? Okay, that's great. Number six, IOC container checks in-memory metadata of Spring Bean configuration file to check are there any Spring Bean with a singleton scope? There are not there, guys. There are not there. If no scope is there, okay, to this one. Finds two Spring Beans. What, guys? Finds two spring beans. finds 2 spring beans or not, guys? Okay. Number 7. IOC container perform pre-instantiation of singleton scope spring beans. Why? First, both bean tags are there. Noticed only property tag is there. Load both classes, create both object. But to create first object, it will use zero param constructor because factory method is not there. To create second object, it will use what? Factory method call. Factory method call. Are you getting my point there, guys? Okay, to create local object, local time object because of factory hyphen method. What is there, guys? Because of factory hyphen method attribute in bean tag. Method in bean tag. Clear, boss? Yeah, in this both objects are created, still injection is not done. Okay, next. Number 8. By seeing property tag under first bean tag, which message generator become target bean? Collects L time from the ref attribute and checks is there any spring bean with bean ID L time? Yes, already object is created for that. Takes that object and injects to what? LT property of wish message generator by calling appropriate setter method, that is set LT method. Come on, are you involving in the code or not, guys? By seeing L time, it picks up the dependent. By seeing LT, name is equal to LT, it picks up the set LT method and passes L time object as argument to set LT method, calls that set LT method on WMG object, nothing but target object, completes the setter injection or not, guys? Completes the setter injection or not, guys? Yeah, earlier step objects are created. Here injection is done, boss. Here what is done? Injection is done. So number, that is 7. 8. Number 9. IOC container keeps both the objects references in the internal cache for future utilization, having bean IDs as the keys. Are internally map collection only, boss. Values as what? Object references as values. Okay, after all this thing, container creation process is completed or not, guys? This line completes after doing those 9 steps, Ra Babu. That means this entire magic is there inside the constructor of this class. Come on. Injection, everything happening as part of pre-activities or not, guys? Yeah, number 11. We are calling getBean method asking WMG bean ID based spring bean object reference. It goes to IOC container, checks whether it is already available or not. Available. Gets it. Number 13. 14. Calling the business method. Calling the, for typecasting, then calling the business method. That is 15. Execution of business method. How much, guys? 16. Right, guys. Come on. Returning what? Result from the business method. Come on. 17. Getting the result. 18. Displaying the result. 19. Closing the container. 20. In that process, all objects will be destroyed. Okay. Next one. Closing the main method. End of the main. 21. End of the main is what? 20. Clear, guys? Got it? Easy? Anything great? Nothing great here. So tomorrow when we meet, we happily put same lines in the IDE. I'll make you people who are looking for IDE based development happy. Yes? Tomorrow we are going to develop, last fellow. How you get the sleep, when this much important things are going on? You can sleep on roadside also, my dear. Shameless fellow. Your world is struggling for jobs and you are not even doing basic work of job preparation. Fine. Night time, reduce that scrollings. Fine. I hope you enjoyed it. I don't know whether you studied remaining topics or not. Tomorrow before coming, read it and come. Don't mug up. Read it. Understand it and come. Yes, you did not receive the Google Drive. Mr. Admin Akhil, please share the Google Drive link. Admin will share, boss. Admin is not attending meeting, oh, right. Fine, I'll talk to offline admin. I check with offline admin. Okay. Fine. I'm keeping here, guys. Vishnu Priya, I don't share. I don't have any authority to share. Okay. Offline admin, online admin number is given now. Please communicate with him. By afternoon, I'll make sure that everyone gets the Google Drive. Okay? Right. By what time share Google Drive? Please share file through FB. Please tell admin upload 19th document video. If not uploaded in portal, there is no YouTube but not in portal. Thanks dropping off. Everyone having same issue. Okay. See boss, video not came. Okay. What is that? Link not came. Don't ask me. Please ask your respective admin. Only technical queries, job related queries, career related queries you put me. Because I am not here to do dirty administrative activities. Okay? If I can do that, I would have started my own organization. Clear? I am against of spending time in unproductive things. I am here to serve you in what? Technical aspects, career related aspects, personality development aspects. I am not here payment is done or not, receipt cut or not, how many came, how many gone. Please. Rao Garu, don't involve me in that. Please. Okay, guys. Fine. Okay, where is that? Yes. What is next? Because for me, time is money, not the money is money. Okay, guys. Spring core is there. Here is what? 27. I hope I saved it. Yes. I saved it, guys. Open it. Done. Yeah. Yeah, today and yesterday together, same document, guys. Okay. I don't share. That those days are gone. Fine. You will get. You will get. Don't worry. I think someone is asking some query related to, sir, how to revise link still not shared. I think it will be shared by afternoon. I said that, na? Okay. I'm in Infosys for 2 years. I never had such understanding. Now, day by day, I'm getting confidence and enjoying what? Every session. Danish, listen. Danish, you are a working guy. You know the importance of this content. Okay, at least tell to these non-working idiots. Okay, nalayak idiots, useless fellows. They are sleeping in the classroom. Read ra worst fellow. You did. Okay, guys. Thank you. So working people definitely realizes the important because for them everyday struggle, right? Fine. Thank you. Have a nice time.